Hey YouTube, this is React Packs and I'm Max.
I'm Rose.
I'm Nikki.
And this is My Hero Academia. I don't remember the exact number, but this is Welcome to Endeavor's Agency episode, I believe.
Yay! I'm looking forward to Todoroki and Endeavor's interactions.
Yeah. And I want to see like how Kachen faces Endeavor too, because he has an attitude with All Might. So what does he think of Endeavor now that Endeavor's number one?
I feel like he might respect Endeavor more, but yeah, it's up in the air. It could go either way.
Yeah.
What I'm curious about most though is seeing how Endeavor treats Deku.
I thought that he had an inkling that he was like, what's his name? All Might's protege in some way.
Yeah, he did, but I don't think he knows the exact nature of it. It might come up in this, but if Todoroki doesn't know, I doubt he'll let Endeavor know.
Yeah.
But perhaps Endeavor knew more about All Might than he lets on.
Yeah.
Because he did strive to pass him. But yeah, other than that, anything else?
No.
Alright. So guys, thank you very much for being here. You guys who like the video, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. And remember, if you want to support us, check out Patreon in the description. And if you are interested in any of the shows that we watch, check out the banner on our homepage. We'll catch you in discussion.
こうして電話をしてるのも俺にどれだけ利用価値があるか理解してるからだ。俺が愚者を演じ続ければお前はリスク観念ひいては反体制への忠心を示してもらう。今回はナンバーワンだけ頼むぞ。誰かが訪ねてくる珍しい。調子はいかがです？
Genist.
だいぶ良くなってきたよ。
He's alive. Lovely.
You're gonna fake kill him?
Wait.
He lost a lung.
To reform them. Is that why he went missing?
Oh, new intro.
Ooh.
In English.
Angry walking.
So the three of them are going to be together for a while.
Yeah, I guess for the rest of the season
Probably,
it's them.
yeah.
The big three. New Year's, she's shaking.
Oh no.
She's just like him. Oh my god, both of them. Now we know where he gets the waterwork force from. Wow. Wow. He has absolutely no autonomy. Kind of cringy.
Did you just say that randomly while you were walking?
He's like, catch me if you can.
He only wants show to.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I don't think that's him.
Oh, that's somebody else.
Fine.
He's sucking the glass.
Stealing glass.
He's an astronomer hero or villain.
Is that what he was just wearing that underneath? No wonder he was bulky.
What's he gonna do with it?
Oh.
Maybe don't break it. Okay, good job.
Really?
That was your plan?
Let me know when you're coming. I wonder if there's truth to what he's saying.
Probably.
That guy.
やつの放つ光が闇を終焉を招くのじゃ
So if he had a plan in the alley, he was targeting them.
Yeah.
はじめまして有名国ヒーローか一年エリートリアリスクと言います知ってる指破壊するか
Straight
強み君から聞いてみよういや俺も一緒に仕事したかったんだけどさっきな俺の方
Of course.
それはどうかな解放軍の指導者デストラが目指したのは究極あれですよ自己責任で完結する社会時代に合ってる回りくどく俺は楽したいんですよヒーローが暇を持て余す世の中にしたいんですそう
Just take the book.
読んどいてくださいね速さの秘訣が隠されてるかも
Yeah, you realize what?
用意がすごいそうそう時代はナンバー2ですよ速さ2なら時代の先を読む力がつくと思うぜ私のも速すぎる男この本が大好きなんです目通した方がいいですよ2番目のおすすめなんですから12だよ6歳しか顔ねえなムカつくね
Don't say only 6 years.
で完結する社会
Will he get it? When will he get it?
It sounded straightforward. Just read the highlights.
Yeah.
Wow.
あんたらの活躍する場はなもうぐらいってことで
Of course.
そうとても君につあふれてるナンバーワン事務所だからね基本的にはパトロールと待機で回してます
Yeah, because All Might never really established an agency.
Yeah.
あの指示を待ってな100件以上さばくんだろ何してんだよかっちゃんもうやめてこの時と違いすぎる自己責任で完結する社会マーカー部分だけでも2番目のおすすめなんですから2本で
I can't read it. Oh yes, kanji.
More.
Interesting.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
Darn you translators.
Incredible.
Darn you
I
lazy.
see.
And I actually would like to know what it's saying, to be honest. The enemy
The
is...
second word. Code.
Well, he's getting it.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yikes.
1ヶ月後に奴らは決起します
I feel like if I had the ability to look through his eyes and I saw him like highlighting stuff out of context, like in the middle of sentences, like he's doing something. Oh, what's this?
A new outro. Invisible Girl.
Did you know she was in the movie?
Yes. She was.
So, yeah, discussion.
Yeah.
What happened, Susie?
Well, they started their work study, or almost started their work study, and Endeavor was immediately like, catch him if you can. So,
Yeah, at first I thought he was doing that kind of thing of run away if you can keep up, you're kind
Then
of worthy,
you-
but
yeah.
nah, he was chasing, he realized something was happening
Immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's that good.
And I have a open question / observation, so if anyone has an answer. So All Might was #1 hero, not just because of his strength, but obviously the heroes are kind of ranked off of strength, but also popularity, and I think incidents that you resolve.
Mhm.
So All Might by himself was outweighing Endeavor with his 30 sidekicks,
entire agency
Yeah.
because I'm pretty sure the sidekicks compound with you, right?
I would think so.
would make sense.
So, and I remember when he showed in the very big first season when All Might, like, he only had an hour or whatever, he was like jumping around the city, like resolving things nonstop.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, is it just that this man was going around the city solving like 1,000 incidents, just jumping across like the country every single day? Was that it? Was he actually that insane? Because I think it might have actually been the case.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. What do you guys have? Sorry, I thought you were done.
Yeah, just saying in the context of he only had an hour and he like resolving a bunch of things in the first episode, second episode, first season,
Second episode.
first season.
Then we had the conversation with Dabby and Hawks, where it seems Dabby was backing away from Hawks a little bit, or like he was unsure if he could trust him, and Hawks was like trying to. And then now the current day, when they went back to the current time, he was like, he's not picking up, something's wrong. So I guess he realizes they're mobilizing, and so he's trying to warn Endeavor.
So there's a lot of moving pieces here, I think.
Yeah.
So I was gonna a bunch of them that came to my mind. Most of them probably wrong, but so one is the evil CIA-ish group that Hawks is working with. Are they connected to the Meta Liberation Army, or is it that whatever that place that he went with the guy with the chin that we saw, they're the Meta Liberation Army, and they have Hawk as a agent in the CIA, and that's what they want? I'm just calling him CIA. I don't know what they call him. Because they said they got the eye implants and all that, and now number 2 here, he can go deeper. Why would he need to go deeper if he's already the agency, right? There was a sentence I missed where he was talking about the agency or something. So I was wondering, is it that he's with that guy with the laptop is with the agency, or is it that they're the Meta Liberation Army and they've been spying on the agency, and Hawks is a double agent, not for them, but he's working for the good guys, but he's embedded them, and he's supposed to be betraying the CIA thing. And also, the other thought I had was, is Dabby a plant for the Meta Liberation Army, and that's why they keep showing
Like he's a plant in
the League of Villains.
Yeah. I wanted him to be a plant, but that's only because I still believe the theory that he's Todoroki's brother. And it would be cool if it's like, psych, turns the gun back at the other guys.
Or Todoroki's brother did run away and become part of some army or whatever. But I don't know. Yeah, so there's a lot of things there. I'm probably wrong on most of those things, but I feel like there's more than just the League of Villains, Meta Liberation Army, and the good guys. I think there's more. There's another group.
Because there's also the League of Villains. The Meta Liberation Army doesn't seem to be the League of Villains.
Yeah, League of Villains seems to be they just want to control everything. They don't care what chess pieces are moving. Could be the good guys or the Meta Liberation Army, but they're puppeteers, is what All For One always came across as. He's not somebody who has to lead the army. Yeah.
But it seems like the League of Villains isn't All For One. League of Villains was something that Shigaraki made, kind of as a subsidiary of what All For One was doing.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I was just connecting it to. I'm just connecting it back to All For One because I think all these tendrils that go out to make their own thing in some way answer to All For One.
Yeah.
Even Shigaraki with his group, I still consider him All For One, even though he's doing his own thing because he kind of answers to him. But yeah, what do you guys have written?
So in the beginning, Mr. Glassboy was like, that guy's gonna something darkness.
Yeah, it was, and I think he meant Endeavor. So
I think he meant Endeavor. I was wondering if he was talking about Hawks.
It could be,
because he was pushing the thingy towards whoever it was supposed to be, and then when Endeavor came, he seemed surprised.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He was surprised. He could have been acting, but he did seem surprised when he saw Endeavor. Yeah. And I wondered when he was pushing, I was like, is he pushing it towards Hawks? Like, does he know where Hawks is?
Because Hawks was on the roof.
Right, he was. Right.
What is the it you're talking about he was pushing?
The big glass wall.
Oh, I thought he was throwing it directly at the ground for some reason.
Oh, I don't know.
No, he said he was like, I'm gonna vanquish the darkness.
Yeah, and then he like, I was wondering, where is it going? It looked like it was going to smash into like the highway, the middle of the street.
Road. Yeah.
I didn't know what that all about.
And then, what's his name? Bakugo is already starting a new beef with a new hero. A new one-sided beef. He's like, I hate Hawks guy.
For him, there is no new beef. It's the same beef. It's just new people or new ingredients.
New ingredients.
Throwing it onto this slow roast of everybody.
Slow roast.
We have heard of the Meta Liberation Army before, by the way.
Have we?
100%. I can't remember when or even where, but I remember Deku was going over like villains throughout time, and he said Destro and the Meta Liberation Army. I think it was Deku talking about them. I like that because the funny thing is, I'm pretty sure I heard it when he was listing off stuff like that. I thought that name was really cool. I want to learn more about it, and I'm glad because this author definitely sees things for the future.
Yeah.
So this is something that, you know, even when we're looking at the Detonator Rat or whatever thing on the news, it's like these things are there for a reason. Nothing is not there for a reason.
Yeah. Everything has a purpose. Even the filler is meaningful in some way.
I was happy to see Endeavor got the message so soon because I was thinking they could have had it to the last minute where like he's in the middle of the fight and it just hits him. It's like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, that's
Wait.
so tropey.
Look behind me. He means look behind me.
Yeah, exactly.
I was worried that Endeavor would be a bit too dense.
Yeah, but he got it.
He does seem a very straightforward, like Todoroki. I think that's where Todoroki gets it from.
And even Hawks thought that. It was like he doesn't seem like the guy to notice.
Yeah.
But he did, so.
Yeah, he looks at things as it's just something in the way where he overlooks stuff. Yeah, what are you saying? Yeah. Just give it to me. You know?
I feel like the old Endeavor wouldn't have gotten
Old
it.
Endeavor would not have noticed.
No, he would have been too full of himself.
I got out of my way, Hawks. My Shoto!
And it was cool to see the way he was like, no, I only want to teach Shoto. He was like, I don't want you two here. So I want to see like how he deals with them, because right now he's a little preoccupied now that he's got this message. So I don't know if he's gonna even focus on them that much. He might they might end up tagging along by accident, according to like how the intro is looking. They're gonna be in the middle of it, but I don't know if they'll like get training.
Yeah, because I mean, I was thinking, okay, if you're in Endeavor's shoes, right? You've got 30 sidekicks. 30.
Yeah.
And this kid comes with 2 more. Like, for other heroes, it's a big deal to get a work study. And you pour your effort into them. But even Hawks he had his 3 sidekicks, and he didn't really give Tokoyami very much. Fukugami very much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Fukugami had to force his way to get some one-on-one. You know? Yeah. So for someone with 30, it's just these 2 other kids. For us, it's like they're the main characters. But for him, it's just like 2 more kids getting in the way. I just want to talk to Shoto.
Yeah.
What is cool, though, is that Hawks actually remembered Fukugami's name. And he's like, I wanted to work with him more, but I'm just too busy.
Yeah.
Like, he's not like he's actually just blowing people off because he's lazy. He's just actually too busy.
Yeah, he's crazy fast.
Yeah.
And hard for people to keep up. And he's got stuff to do. I guess this guy's got a lot on his plate.
I was going to say, I feel like you're talking about, like, all these moving pieces. We don't know how many things he's got his hands in. We really don't know. And I feel like he's a number 2 for a reason. He thinks a lot. Like he could be number 1, like he said before, but he doesn't want to be number 1. Yeah. He's smart enough for it, and I think he is gonna always be doing something important, especially as things are boiling and they're rising. He can't focus on a newbie right now.
It makes me a little sad for him now more, because not only does he have all that on his plate and so many things that he has to keep secret, but this isn't just him as an adult. They had him since he was a kid.
Yeah.
And he's always been like, he had no autonomy. Look at that little bird that landed right there in the window. Yeah. So the only other thing I had to say was, I know I bring up a lot of Naruto references, but that's for a good reason. But I wonder if we're going to get a kind of thing where there was a group in Naruto where they brought up, they're called the Akatsuki. They brought up this group where it's a lot of individually powerful people, right? But each arc essentially focused on one of them. And so we've gotten so many flashes of Dabi. I wonder if they're going to do that here, where it's of the League of Villains, this is going to be Dabi. We're going to deal with him. We're going to confront him a lot. Or if they're just going to talk about his story. Because as much as I've compared this show to a lot of other anime, it never follows the tropes as typical animes do. Long animes where they just follow the same steps. It twists things a lot, and into a way that's interesting. So I'm very curious what's with Dabi.
Yeah, and even when it does do what other animes do, it does it for a reason. It's not just doing it because it follows the formula. It's like the logical next step. So
it makes it the logical next step, and of course entertaining, but it's also it's not what you'd expect. Even when we think back to the tournament arc, Deku lost.
Yeah.
And then Bakugo won.
Yeah.
Who would have gambled that the mean guy would have won? That's not what happens in tournament arcs.
Yeah.
You know, especially it's either the main hero wins or the guy who doesn't believe himself wins, which would have been Todoroki. Neither one.
Yeah.
Just an angry kid.
Yeah.
And the angry kid didn't want to win.
And they had to like chain him.
That was hilarious.
Put the
Remember, he just put the
thing in his mouth. No, he was trying to get it on his head, and it hooked on his mouth. He's like, "All right, that's good enough." Oh man.
The reveal of All Might being skinny. That's something that a lot of anime would have avoided too, like when they were fighting.
Yeah.
So stuff like that. I really appreciate that, but that's all of that.
Yeah. Same.
All right, so a lot of questions in the air. I know a lot of you may know a bit more about what's happening, but you guys gotta hold it in.
Yeah.
Let us theorize, and if we're wrong, sorry, but we're just trying to make the best of what information we have. It's a very exciting time. But if there is something that we missed, that we have prior information, like I brought up the Destro thing, feel free to correct some previous things that we should know. So thank you guys very much for watching. And guys, if you like the video, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. And if you want to support us, check out the Patreon in the description. And if you just want to see the other shows that we have a week early, Patreon also takes care of that. So see you guys next time on the React Packs. Goodbye.
Bye. Oh, bye.
Thank you very much to our patrons, Damien, Docholfin, Taylor Mitchell, Kay, Aldo De La Rosa, and John.